All right, let's do another division problem where our answer will actually have a remainder. So let's do 57 divided by 5. So let's draw a picture to see what that looks like first. So I have 57 divided by 5. So that means I have 57 candies, apples, whatever it is, and you're splitting it with 5 friends. So let's draw our bowl, and then we have 57. Let's model it. So 57 means we have 5 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and we have 7 ones. So that's 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. All right, so there's our model. Then we have our 5 friends that are at the door waiting for their treats, right? So I'm going to draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so when we divide, we're going to divide with the highest place value first. So we're going to do 5 divided by 5. All right, so if I have 5 tens and I'm splitting that with 5 friends, how many will each person get? And 5 divided by 5 is 1. That means they each get 1 10. All right, and it looks like I passed out all 5 tens. So what do I do to fill this in? 5 divided by 5 is 1. They each got 1 piece. Then my next step is to multiply. We're going to multiply 5 times 1. Why? Because we have 5 friends, they each got 1 piece. So 5 times 1 gives us 5. That tells us we just passed out a total of 5 tens. We started with 5 in the bowl, we just passed out 5. So 5 minus 5 is 0. So if we look in the bowl, how many tens do we have left? None. They're all gone, right? We passed them all out. So we check our work. Is 0 smaller than 5? Yes, it is. Then we bring down the next digit. It's a 7. So the 7 comes on down. And that is our new number that we're dividing. So this number tells us how much is in the bowl right now. And if we look in the bowl, do we have 7? And we do, right? We have 7 ones. So now we start the steps all over again. Divide. We're going to do 7 divided by 5, right? 7 is in the division house, and we're going to divide that with our 5 friends. They're still waiting. So if I have 7 pieces and there's 5 of them, how many can I pass out to them? Well, 7 is not compatible with 5, so you have to use a number that's slightly smaller. 6, that still doesn't work with 5. How about 5? Yeah, 5 divided by 5 works. So 5 divided by 5 gives me 1, so that means they each get 1 piece. So 7 doesn't quite work, so in my head I'm going to use 5. So 5 divided by 5 gives me 1. I'm going to multiply now. 5 times the new number we just wrote, 1. 5 times 1 is 5 because that tells us how many pieces we just passed out. We passed out 5. And then now we're going to subtract. We had 7 in the bowl. We just passed out 5. So let's go back to my picture. I had 7 in the bowl. I just passed out 5. So you're gone, you're gone, you're gone, and those are gone, right? 5 of them were just passed out. So I'm left with how much? 1, 2. And that should make sense. 7 minus 5 is 2. So now we're going to check our work. 2 is smaller than 5. That's a good sign, okay? Because if it was not smaller than 5, well, let's say we had 5 in there, that means we could have passed out more, right? And we must have done something wrong. But we only have 2, and that's smaller than 5. We can't pass out any more candy. So that's good. We're going to bring down the next digit, but there's no more digits to bring down. So we're going to bring up. So my answer is going to be 11, remainder 2. What that means is that we have each person getting 11 pieces of candy, right? 10, 11, right? 11, 11, 11, 11. And then there's a remainder of 2. There's 2 pieces left over. We could not pass those out because it would not be fair, right? We wanted to create equal groups. And so since we want to create equal groups, those have to stay in the bowl, those two.